iconic world of forms has been and continues to be one of the most seminal and influential ideas in the history of human thought. It has influenced everything from science to mathematics to legal thought and pretty much anything else you can imagine. It's best illustrated by the allegory which Socrates offered to his students in the Republic. Imagine you're a prisoner who has been chained inside a cave all of his life. You've never been able to experience or see anything outside of the cave. All you have seen is the wall of the cave in which you have remained chained throughout the entirety of your lifetime. Behind you, there's a fire burning, and behind it, the entrance to the cave. Every time someone walks near the entrance of the cave, all you see is the shadows reflected on the wall lying in front of you. Since you've never been outside of the cave and noticed the real world, all you are familiar with are the reflected shadows of the true entities that exist in the outside world. For all you know, the shadows truly represent reality as it is. You are completely ignorant of the fact that there is a higher level reality existing outside of the cave, and that the shadows are just vague representations of the true form of the objects that lie outside. Well, Socrates believed that our relationship with reality was analogous to that of the prisoners. We go out to the real world and encounter all kinds of things in an incomplete and imperfect form. Take, for instance, a circle. You might run into something that mimics the essence of a circle in the roundabout near your neighborhood, or in that donut you just ate for breakfast, for instance. But never do you physically run into an absolutely perfect circle. The latter entity only exists in an abstract realm of perfect forms, or essences, that you can grasp through thought only. And this realm is, according to Plato, the true and ultimate reality. Our senses merely give us an imperfect depiction of the real thing. This is not only true of shapes like objects, but of values as well. Take the value of justice. You might be well acquainted with a bunch of different states, some of which have more just laws and political systems than others. You might look at various indexes of human rights, quality of life, economic equality, and so on, but never will you encounter a state in which absolutely no injustices take place. That is to say, never will you encounter perfect justice. The pure essence of this value will only exist inside of the realm of perfect forms. This metaphysical dichotomy of perfect forms and their respective imperfect manifestations in the physical world applies to pretty much everything that there is, and is particularly important to understand much of the history of philosophy, for this form of thinking is at least implicitly embedded in many of the thinkers that followed Plato.